Okay, so this video clearly about how to find the equations of tangents and normals, and it's going to help you hopefully work your way through exercise 15B with calculus and using your calculator as well. All right, so have your rules handy, the basic ones, although we know them by now. And remember, the derivative represents the slope of the tangent. So if we want to find the equation of the tangent, a tangent is a straight line, and it's where this just touches a quadratic, a graph, anything, any sort of curvy thingy. So if I've got a quadratic that looks a little bit like that, a tangent, you can have multiple, infinitely many tangent, it just touches at a particular point. Now, because this is a straight line, we know that to find the equation of a straight line, we need the slope and a point. There's some shortcut little methods that you can use. I like to just keep it simple and do the same thing like we did last semester in order to find the equation of a line. So we need two things. We need the slope, we need the point. To get the slope, we are going to differentiate. So dy by dx, differentiate from left to right, we get 1. 2 times minus 2 is minus 4. X, take away 1 from the power, so it's just a 1. So when x equals 2, dy by dx, aka the slope of your tangent, is going to be 1 minus 4 times 2. I'll write it for you, right? 4 times 2 is 8. So 1 take 8. We get minus 7. So remember, to find the equation of a straight line, we need two things. We need the slope and we need a point. Now we've got our slope, that is our derivative. How are we going to find the point? Well, we're halfway there. We've got our x value is 2. How do we find our y value? We substitute this into the equation they gave us because that is your y value. All right, so 2 minus 2 times 2 squared, so minus 8 plus 3. 2 take 8 is minus 6 plus 3 is minus 3. So now we've got our point. So we've got the slope, we've got the point. I'm going to use the same thing that we did, as I said, last semester. So equation of the tangent. Okay, remember we use our slope formula, so it's minus 1 over 7 equals y. Take my y value, so take 3 is plus 3 all over x. Take 2, and now I cross multiply. So minus 7 times x, we've got minus 7x, minus 7 times minus 2 is 14, equals 1 times y is y plus 3, and you now have a decision to make. Would you like to leave this in general form or express it in y-intercept form? So I'm going to go with y-intercept form. So y, okay, I'll do it slow for you, sorry. So let's get everything on one side. So minus 7x, get rid of the plus 3, take 3, so that's going to be plus 11 equals y. In other words, y equals minus 7x plus 11. There she goes. This question will also ask you to find the equation, well, not this question, but this exercise will also ask you to find the equation of the normal. Now the normal is perpendicular to your tangent. Okay, so we've done all the hard work here. If this now asked us to find the equation of the normal, I just put my, that was the equation of the tangent. If I now wanted to find the equation of the normal, let's go for blue. Because it is perpendicular, remember all we have to do now is we have to flip our slope, which was this. We're going to flip it and reverse the sign. So the slope of my normal will be positive 1 over 7. And then we do the same thing. So y, it's because it's the same point. Okay, this point here that it's passing through, the tangent passes through, as does the normal. So we now do the same thing. So y plus 3 all over x take 2. So cross multiply, 1 times x, x take 2, 7y plus 21. And just for a bit of fun, let's write this in general form. So recall, general form is ax plus by equals c, and try and keep that a positive. All right, so to the left we go, to the left, to the left. X take 7y, get rid of the take 2 on the other side. And there is the equation of the normal. Well, let's see if we can check this using our graphics calculator. So to the graphic, remember you can go into the normal run mode, option, calc, d by dx, and you can type in your function. So x take 2x squared plus 3. Oops, that was a bit quick. So always look what you're doing, not what I just did. Plus 3, and we want now that number to be when x is, 2. So do we get minus 7? Oh yes, because I've gone too fast. Plus 3. Okay, enter. Yep, so we're good. But because this is asking to find the equation of the tangent and I'd like to check, I can go into my graphing mode, pop my equation in, x take 2x squared plus 3, store. We can draw that, not too bad. Okay, move it down a little bit. Now, remember this from a previous video, but just if you forgot, we have to turn our derivative on. So we're going to go Shift, Setup. So Shift menu, we're going to scroll down and on. So press F1, on goes your derivative. Press Exit, draw our function, and we want to go to our sketch. So because that's in yellow, Shift, Sketch, Tangent. This is the tangent when x is 0. So it's saying that derivative is 1. We don't want it to be 0, we want it to be 2. So I just press 2, press enter, and you can see here dy by dx is minus 7. Now if you press enter a second time, it will give you the equation of the tangent, minus 7x plus 11, and that's what we got. Okay, if we go Shift, Sketch, when we saw the tangent, you can also see we've got the normal. And again, we want that at 2. Press enter. Did I go enter? Oops, what happened there? Oh, normal, yes, and don't think it asked that. There we go, it's a bit slow, sorry, and press enter. Now, they don't look perpendicular because of the view window that you've got. All right, and if, again, press it again, and you can see a little bit of a limitation that one, it's going to give it to you in y-intercept form and not exact. But you could still use that to check the equation that you got. Back to why does it not look like it's 90 degrees? Because of your scale. Now, if you wanted to, you can go Shift, View Window, and if Initial, that makes things in proportion. But then you have to do it again. I really don't bother. I'll just show you. Shift, View, oops, wrong one. Shift, Sketch, Normal, when x is 2. Yes, it's taking a bit of time. Enter. And it's lost the other one. Because anyway, trust me on that. If you go Shift View Window and you go Initial, that will actually look like it's right angle, perpendicular. Anyway, let's just do one more. So I'm just going to rewrite this one again. It's going to be y equals x to the half plus 1. So now when I'm going to differentiate dy by dx, half out the front, subtract 1, so minus a half. And because I'm going to substitute that in, that's going to be 1 over 2 root x, because it's downstairs is x to the half. Okay, so when x now equals 4, because that's my x value, dy by dx will be 1 over, square root of 4 is 2, 2 2's are 4. Okay, again, if you're concerned, you can pop it in here. So 1/2 x to the minus a half. You can go, what was it? It was a half times x to the minus a half. So our x value was 4 to the negative 0.5. My pen is having issues. Times 4 to the negative 0.5. And you get 1/4 just like we got here. So we've got our slope. Remember, we need a slope and a point. So point is 4. What's my y value going to be? Well, I'm going to sub it back in here. So square root of 4 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, so now I've got my slope, I've got my point. Let's find the equation of the tangent. So I'll just write that so I know what I'm doing. Equation of the tangent. Okay, slope. And then it's going to be y1, take my y value over x, take my x value, cross multiply, x take 4, 4 times y take 3, so that's going to be 4y take 12, and I'm going to leave that in general form, x take 4y, get rid of the take 4 plus 4, so equals minus 8. Done. If they asked you to find the equation of the normal, now remember they're not in this case, but question 2 will. So to find the equation of the normal, we are going to flip and reverse, so find the negative reciprocal of 1/4. So that's going to be minus 4 over 1. And we do the same thing. So y take 3, x take 4, cross multiply, and away we go. Minus 4 times x is minus 4x, minus 4 times minus 4 is positive 16, and then it's 1 times the other side. Okay, and that will be, I'll go minus 4x plus 19. That's in the y-intercept form. That's it. Okay, so check that if you want to using your graphics calculator. Hopefully you've got enough information there, and now it's just a matter of practice, practice, practice. You have to practice simplifying an expression, then use your differentiation rules. Okay, and then you're practicing find the equation of tangents and normals over and over again. Repeat, rinse and repeat. Good luck.